Hello everybody, this is Frank and welcome to another video. It is early in the morning. I don't have my sunglasses on like I usually do, but oh well. And I wanted to talk about this Hi-Fi Rush situation revolving around Microsoft and corporate short-sightedness. Because that's pretty much what it is corporate short-sightedness. Now, the lady you see on screen, that is Sarah Bond, president of Xbox. I'm watching a video from Young Yeah, and Young, as always, makes brilliant points. But I want to add something onto it. We're not going to watch the video. I may play a part of it, but I'm just going to ramble. I think it is stupid that they are shutting down Tango Gameworks. I myself have never played any games from Tango Gameworks, but I know that they've sold a good amount, especially for a studio that isn't AAA. They sold a good amount. Hi-Fi Rush was a home run hit, you could say. And the fact that they're getting shut down, and getting shut down by Microsoft of all people, because Microsoft said, we want to nurture studios, but this is just a slap in the face of that, and it flies in the face of what they wanted to do, what they say. They say something else, but do something else. Microsoft, actions speak louder than words. And in the video, Sarah Bond, she actually said, our focus is to help people out in this situation. Well, if Microsoft didn't shut down Tango Game Studios, they wouldn't be in this situation, and Microsoft wouldn't have to direct resources and waste their time with something like this. I'm not saying it's a waste of time helping people, but they wouldn't have to direct more resources to help these people out if they didn't shut it down. Not only that, but Microsoft essentially shot themselves in the foot with this. Why? Because of corporate short-sightedness. What I mean by that is they looked at it and figured, oh, we could save a little bit of money right now if we shut down this studio and save up all the money that we could dump into it, but we'll save money right now. The problem with that is this studio they shut down, they made a lot of money. Of course, not as big as Call of Duty and Bethesda. Or, yeah, Bethesda. But here's the problem. That money right there, that company right there that made a lot of money, you got Call of Duty, you got Bethesda, make a lot of money, and then you got that company they just shut down, makes money too. It's kind of like a bonus. Because Microsoft shut them down, well, no more bonus, essentially. Now they're not going to get as much money. And now that sends a bad message, given how successful Hi-Fi Rush was, and they still got shut down. This is just a problem across the whole games industry. I've seen it mainly in Embracer Group. These companies, it'd be cool if our politicians would actually make a law protecting developers or people in the games industry from this rampant shutdown and greedy corporations. Because corporate short-sightedness and greed is just taking over the games industry. And if you ask me, back in 2000 and the early 2010s, AAA was a prestigious thing. If you were AAA, that was prestigious. Nowadays, it's an embarrassment, a joke. AAA, it's just rushing out half-baked products and just greed. Just endless amounts of greed with no bounds. Oh, another thing. Sarah Bonds also mentioned Bethesda in this video, and let me point this out. Bethesda at one point was smaller than Tango Gameworks, and at one point, they got a little bigger. And then they got as big as Tango Gameworks. But here's the difference. Bethesda, they didn't have their life cut short like Tango Gameworks just had it. No. They kept making games. They kept making more money for ZeniMax. ZeniMax didn't shut them down. And finally, here they are today. Tango Gameworks could have got to the level Bethesda did. But again, corporate short-sightedness intervened and struck them down in their prime. It is a sad state of affairs what the games industry has become, especially the AAA games industry. Constantly laying off employees, shutting down studios. If you lay off talented employees, you'll be losing workforce. That means games are going to take longer to come out. There's going to be less people working. And if you hire someone new, they might be the same level, they might be less skilled, or they might be more skilled. Whereas if you keep the people that have been working for you for years, you know their skill set, you know how skilled they are. Now you gotta start from scratch and build up that trust, that relationship with your developers again. Whereas these, again, corporate short-sightedness. You lay off people who have made good games and you know the skill set. Then you hire complete strangers who you have no information about. Well, you might, but no information about. Also, if you see me looking off this way, it's because I'm looking towards my TV. Let me think what else I could say. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't want this to be a long video. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Or night.